What's happening, guys? Right, so today what we're going to be doing is neck label printing. Let's do this. Okay, so why print neck labels? Well, it's a lot easier to print neck labels than to have labels made, then get those labels sewn in. It's just a lot easier and way more cost effective to actually just get them printed into your shirts. So I have just gone and made an example of a neck print label. I've got the posi here. You just zoom in on that. Whoop, see, there it is, right there. Really cool. So it's got all your washing instructions and everything on. What I'll do, I'll upload these little icons here, and just for a limited time, I'll send them up for free so you can download them. The link will be in the description below. Feel free to download them while it's free. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've just got to go and get the screen, expose the screen with our print, and show you how it's done. Let's do this. Okay, so one thing to think about when you're exposing your screens, just make sure if you're going to be using a sleeve palette, then make sure you do your positive upside down. If you're going to be using a normal t-shirt board, then just expose it the normal way. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it'll make sense when we actually start printing, and I'll show you then. So, okay, so while we wait for the screens to dry, what we're going to do, we are going to start getting the inks ready to print onto these black shirts. Now, because we're going to be printing onto a black shirt, the best color, you can print white, but we're going to print gray. Gray kind of covers a lot of colors of garments, so if you're trying to save a little bit of costs, gray, making sure that you're not printing on gray, but gray can go across white garments, it can go across black garments, navy garments, blue garments. Gray's a good color to select. Okay, so they're gonna go mix the inks. So we've mixed and warmed up the grey ink. Now the ink that I'm actually using is a plastisol ink. So the reason why we're going to be using a plastisol ink is because the plastisol ink will sit on top of the fabric. It doesn't have to go through the fabric. Where a water-based or a discharge ink will go through the fabric, and that's not what you want. You don't want to see the neck print coming through the back of the shirt. Okay, so early on I mentioned that when we expose our screen, we're going to have to get our positive and do it upside down when we're using the sleeve board. Now, the reason for that is because when we've got our t-shirt, we're loading from this side, so the print is actually facing us. It's not the opposite way around. So you have to, when you expose your screen using a sleeve board, make sure you do it upside down. Then, if you haven't got a sleeve palette, and you're using a normal palette, then all you're going to do is basically take your shirt, turn it inside out, like so. Make sure you get the back part of the print, load it onto your board, and just make sure when you're printing, you're just printing in this area here, and then you don't have to worry about flipping your image upside down or anything when you're exposing it. Right now, I'm using the sleeve board because then I don't have to flip the t-shirt inside out. Just makes the process a lot quicker when you've got a few hundred shirts to print. Now this particular shirt is a Bella and canvas, and the great thing about this shirt is this label right here, you simply just tear it out like that. Okay, so I'm going to load the shirt onto my board. So you can see I've just overlapped the neck straight underneath. I haven't had to try and turn the shirt inside out and everything if I'm doing it on a normal pallet. So I've just gone, whoop, flipped it over, there it is. So the neck print's ready to be printed, so let's get it printed. I'm going to slip it underneath. Okay, cool. So that print came out pretty awesome. Come have a look. Okay, cool. There we go. Now that's just one stroke. Came out really, really well. Look how smooth that print is. It's just, that's absolutely perfect. I'm just gonna send it underneath the flash quick, and then I can show you the back of the print just to make sure that the pressure is right and that it's not showing through the shirt. So let me just send it across there and show you what the results like. All right. Okay, cool. So there we go. We've got the print on the front, or the inside of the shirt there. Whoop. And if we have a look at the back of the shirt, which is the most important part, is there is no ink coming through this entire area over here, which means we've got the pressure absolutely right. Now that to me just absolutely finishes off the shirt completely from inside out. The whole thing is absolutely branded, 100%, looks awesome. That's how easy it is. That brings us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one.